Hello, welcome back to the little Welsh cottage here in South Wales. I've been stood here for about 20 minutes, having a cup of tea, pondering life, thinking to myself, plenty of time before I need to go down to Torquay, and then just so happened to walk into the living room and discovered this clock is about 10 minutes slow. So now I'm in a rush. I came down because I wanted to get a key cut for the allotment, but he said he can't do it. It's a special key, so I might just have to go and buy another lock, I think. But seeing as I'm down here, I may as well get some vegetables. Here we are. Now the thing is, I do have to question, when there's such beautiful produce, it makes you sort of think, what's the point in growing your own? Look at that. Beautiful carrots. They've come out of the ground this morning, but I'm here because I need a few potatoes. Oh, that was an awkward way to get in. It is very hot in here. Right. So I've picked up a bit of veg, stopped in and had a cup of tea and a chat. The world's been put to rights and now it's time to go to the hardware store. Because I went down to the Homestead on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, it's warm in here. And I did quite a bit, but I didn't have the camera with me. So today I need to just finish off one of the tasks that I started yesterday. Right, let's put this on. I'll be welcome for the fan to come on now. Let's put it on to cool. Don't want it on warm. And we're off. It is another glorious day in the valleys of South Wales. Right, it's one of these turn-ins up here. I keep forgetting every time. I think it's this one. Always busy here today. I'm almost tempted to give myself a day away this week to make the most of the sunshine. So if you can suggest anywhere where I can drive and maybe go for a little walk or see a tourist attraction this week, so tell me in the comments below. Right, I'm in Treherbert. I'm going to pop into Paul Jenkins and pick up a fancy.
What's that with it? Is that a pasty or a steak slice?
Steak slice.
I'll have one of those as well.
Now this is the road to the homestead, and you do need to be careful because 12 inches to the left is the river, so you have to go slow and steady. 24 degrees in the summer house. It has been an absolutely glorious few days. The summer house is 24 degrees. It's starting to cool down now though, because we're getting towards the end of the day. I have some new trees in. Now these trees were part of my London allotment, and they got brought down here November the 5th, bonfire night, and I've only got around to planting them on the weekend. But they were in bags with a nice ball of earth, so they've done well. As you can see, they've come into flower. So this one is Apple Winter Gem, pear. This one is a pear called Williams Bon Chrétien. I don't know, it's just a pear. This is another pear called Invincible, and then this is an apple called Isaac Newton, and they're all to be grown on the cordon method, which is posts in the ground with strings. So I went to get because I've already got the posts, I went to get the wire today and the tension rods, but unfortunately the hooks that I need to go into the wood, it turns out that I've bought some of the small ones, which is for net curtains, so they won't go to waste because they can go into the summer house. So the thing that I need to do now is to use my spoons and dig a hole. Now, whether I'll do this today, I don't know. We'll see now how good the soil is, because I don't want to push myself too hard with my back. It's all about taking it slow and taking it steady. And that was enough to put them in last night. And I can see the bees wafting around. Now originally asparagus was going to go here. So I will have to find somewhere else for my asparagus to go. Maybe on that side. So let's have a look how the soil is doing here. It's going to be a long, laborious task. Oh, it's a bit of grass there. So I've spent the weekend just enjoying the space. Haven't done any filming down here whatsoever. Enjoying this nice weather. And making sure that everything, especially the lavender, is well watered. Which I did earlier this afternoon. Now I've got the posts because I bought them months ago for the fence, but the chances of getting the picket fence in the immediate future is very slim. So I thought I would use, oh, that sounds like stone. So I thought I would use them for this for now. I just need two, one on each end. Oh, have I hit a slabstone? I can't remember what the required depth is. Maybe as far as this stone, because it sounds like a slabstone. Starting to discover that possibly this garden is about a foot higher than it was in the past, because we're discovering paths and slabstones that are about a foot down. Now I did speak to one of the previous tenants, and she said one day they dug down so deep that the water from the river started to appear. And I think I might be at the start of the stone. Yes. But I've got an idea to get around it. Now, I don't plan at this point in time to put concrete in. I don't think I did it for the London ones, and they are still there today, growing fine. Now, just move that, because I think I'm going to put it there, and then this side will be a fruit cage for the fruit. But it's so nice to be down here in the evenings. 8 o'clock now, I think it is, before it's dark. I'm not quite sure. I will have to observe it tonight. And obviously I can't see it because I'm down in the valley. But I've been told, and I've seen on social media, we are getting some very nice sunsets. So who knows? Maybe at the end of today, we'll take a run up the mountain in the car, in search of a Shangri-La sunset. Somebody asked me in the comments the other day whether the soil was peat, and I said no, it's mostly coal. Have a bonfire on this and it will burn for weeks. Now again, I seem to be hitting a stone. Don't think it is a slab stone though. I think it's more of a just a stone bed. Hear it? But I think that's deep enough for the way that I'm going to do it. I find on days such as this, I end up doing quite a bit of work. When you come to your allotment or homestead and you think to yourself, I'm just going to have a potch, and then you end up doing miracles. So, right, this was for the fence. I'm pretty sure they were treated. All right, okay. That might have to go down. Oh, yes. It's quite tall, isn't it? I might have to try and get through that stone. But how? How? Let me look at this side. Although I could cut them. Right, there's a tiny bit more coming up. Just had another idea. Rather than those, I do have these ones. But I've only got... Oh no, I've got 4 of them. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe these will be strong enough. Although I did manage to get out a few stones. Cut them down. Right, this is a decision now. Do I put the big ones in? Or do I put the thinner ones? The issue I have is those large ones are too big, and these ones I think are too small. I'm going to use these ones anyway, because I really want to get on and do the task. And then let's pop it in. There's a stone right there. There you go. More or less the same height. I can always change it in the future. But if I can get a year out of this, then I'll be happy. It's a good thing about wearing industrial boots. You use them as spades, shovels, and put the soil back in. There you go. Isn't it strange how the soil you take out doesn't appear to be enough when you then fill the hole back up again? There we go. Right, watch my head. That's where it all went wrong a few weeks ago. I can't remember the reason why I bought them so long now. Whoops. See, this is where a second pair of hands would be good. Rather imposing, isn't it? Oh, bugger. Oh, it's exhausting work by yourself. I just don't want to damage the one with all the blooms on, because it looks rather attractive. Right, there we go. Right, is that too tall? Now, I'm aware they should be on the slant, but I can do that when we come to tying them in. See, nice relaxing evening. And then what I thought was, if I put a stick on each side and in the middle, I can then drape some fleece off it to protect them on a very cold night. Oh, these screws are awful. I feel like I'm going to mount a horse. Oh, well, that's not the right one, is it? This isn't working. Ooh. It's just before I head home. Thought I'd have a little walk around. There you go, the elderflower tree. It's really taken hold in the last week. Little flower bed there. Over here, this is very quickly starting to fill up now. And also I notice if I sit on the bench here, the hedge is starting to come into leaf. Even some of the spring bulbs are starting to come up. On the weekend, I did dig some large holes and threw the bulbs in. And some I can already see coming up. So So this is the fruit section here, like I've already shown you. And then we go through the archway. I've given the lavender really good watering today as well. This top section has plants in, but I'm actually going to leave it for a while. There's more important things to get on with. So this is where the potatoes will be going in the next week. Over here, I did start cleaning this section up there and put a plant in. But I need to prepare a bed ready for asparagus, because that's turning up next week as well. I need to check the order because I can't remember how many I ordered, in fact. I think the original plan was to have 2 hedgerows on each side, but that's not going to happen now that I've got that there. So maybe I'll give them to the charity just further down the street there, and they can grow some asparagus as well. Greenhouse is still not up, but the space is there, ready and waiting. Like I said, I'm about to go home now. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to have a play around with the cold frame today, then got distracted by this fruit. So maybe that could be a task on my next visit, whenever that is, because that cardboard now is dried out sufficient in order for it to be burnt. And in fact, what I could do is just take the windows off, although they are very heavy. Take the windows off and just burn it there where it stands, and then the ash will be very good for the plants. This is the view from over here. We don't normally see this view. Let's have a look. So you can see now the sun is setting. Another task that needs to be done. There's loads of tasks that need to be done this time of year, but it's to clean this out. No, I need to clean the shed out first in order for this stuff to go into the shed. Right, so maybe on the next visit, although I need to go to the allotment at some point this week, maybe I'll do that. But who knows? You have to tune in and wait and see. Right, let's go home now, because I'm really peckish. So I thought I would go up to the top of the Rhigos mountain and have a look at the sunset, because it's been a beautiful day today, and I think it's another beautiful day again tomorrow. I should have brought a flask of tea with me. See the traffic lights up here. I wonder what's going on again. They've only just opened the mountain after a year of it being closed, I think. There's always something, although it does feel like it is slipping. As soon as they opened the road again, people said the road didn't feel secure. There appears to be a dog on the loose. The owner of the dog, we found the owner of the dog, but now the dog's run off. Now we think the dog's gone up this way. So I said I'd walk up and see if I can catch it. He's just gone back down to the road and to the owner. Oh, I didn't think I'd be running over the mountains at sunset on a Monday evening. Right then, that was an unexpected adventure. Let us head off ourselves, otherwise we'll miss the sunset. Always feels like you're about to drive off the mountain here. Now I think this would be the best vantage point for a sunset. Here on top of the Rhigos. Right, let's go over to the car park first. Even the windmills look a bit attractive in this sunlight.